Hi! Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing a movie called We Have a Ghost. Kevin, a teen in high school, moves into a run-down house with his family, which has a reputation for being haunted. Kevin's father, Frank, has supported his family of four by working odd jobs over the years, which has caused them to move around a lot. When a realtor approaches them with a lucrative offer for the run, down house, Frank seizes the opportunity with both hands. Kevin, the family's youngest member, isn't thrilled about moving to a new location and has grown estranged from his father over the years. Kevin goes to the attic room of the house at night to look for a source of noise and encounters the astral form of a spirit residing there a few days after moving in. Despite the ghost's desperate attempt to scare Kevin, his middle-aged, balding, lanky, goofy appearance only causes him to burst out laughing. The ghost vanishes after Kevin records the entire incident. Kevin later learns about spirits who are trapped or displaced as a result of the severe trauma they endure while alive. Kevin also meets his neighborhood girl Joy at school, with whom he shares the haunting incident. Later, Kevin pays another visit to the spirit and discovers that the unspeaking spirit has no idea how or where he died. Kevin assumes his name is Ernest based on the name written on the bowling shirt he wears and befriends him. Soon after, Frank and Kevin's older brother Fulton learn about the ghostly sighting and agree not to tell Frank's wife, Mel, about it. Frank shares the video on social media, where it garners a lot of attention. Eventually, Frank encourages Kevin to record his conversations with the spirit. Kevin sings to the ghost and Ernest arrives, frightening Mel out of her wits. Frank posts this on social media, where it quickly goes viral. Once visitors flock to see Ernest, the family's fortunes shift overnight. Meanwhile, Kevin discovers, with the assistance of Joy, that Ernest Scheller was formerly the owner of the mansion. A medium visiting their home goes hilariously wrong, further propelling the family's prospects of a better life. And this attracts the attention of CR officials, one of whom is the eccentric paranormal researcher Dr. Leslie Monroe, whose lifelong obsession with spiritual energies has led her to be hell-bent on incriminating all spirits. Monroe visits Frank's family to warn them of Ernest's dangerous potential, but is rebuffed by Frank, who now sees the spirit as his ticket to a better life. Joy meets with Kevin to advise him that Ernest Scheller is still alive and that the spirit staying in their home may be someone else. They speculate that Scheller was somehow connected to the spirit in issue during his existence, which resulted in him becoming trapped inside the house over time. Joy discovers that Ernest works at a neighboring tavern, and by questioning there, they obtain Scheller's current address, which may help them learn the spirit's true name. A photograph of Scheller and the spirit's human appearance validates their theory. As the group travels home, the spirit's suppressed past memory is triggered by seeing a little girl at park attractions, and he mistakenly scares her. Kevin returns home and has a fight with his father, Frank, about the media's portrayal of the spirit. While Kevin's primary interest is freeing the spirit, Frank is just concerned with generating a profit to aid his family financially. The incident in the park appears to have given the CIA a reason to issue warrants against Frank's family for harboring a public threat, and the paranormal research team had been waiting for this chance. The CIA team, led by Dr. Monroe, infiltrates Frank's home and removes the residents to be interrogated. In order to travel to Scheller's residence and discover more about the spirit, they are unable to contact Kevin, who has already left town with Joy and the spirit. As they go there, they run into an elderly Ernest Scheller and his paraplegic wife. She deduces from the spirit's appearance that the spirit is Randy McGovern, her sister's husband. After the passing of his wife Catherine, Randy, according to Scheller, turned to drinking and abandoned their daughter. Randy is hauled away by the CIA, who were tracking them, and Kevin and Randy's spirits are briefly shaken at hearing this. The CIA places Randy's spirit in a containment chamber so they can experiment on it. Kevin regrets Randy's situation and accepts some of the blame for all that transpired. Frank, who has changed his ways, apologizes to his son for trying to use Randy's presence against Randy's will and praises the kind of person Kevin would grow up to be. Dr. Munro's sudden change of heart, however, enables Randy to escape from captivity. Ernest Scheller, unable to escape his repressed memories, has returned to his former home, Frank's family. It turns out that Scheller was purposefully defaming Randy in order to hide their previous unethical behavior. It is revealed that the childless Schellers opted to adopt Randy and Catherine's daughter after Catherine died, murdering Randy in the same house his ghost is imprisoned in. Scheller is currently looking for Kevin and his family because he believes they know too much to be kept alive. In the attic area, during a struggle between Kevin and Scheller, Randy intervenes just in time to save Kevin. As Scheller gets ready to strike back, Frank tackles him in an effort to protect his son, which causes Scheller to fall through the window and die. As things calm down, Kevin's family reunites in an embrace. Months after the incident, we observe Kevin being questioned by the director of paranormal research for the CIA. He is being asked about what happened with Randy's spirit. Kevin responds that perhaps Ernest no longer wanted to remain there since he had found closure in the discovery of the person responsible for his death. The research director finds it difficult to accept his explanations, but he is left with no choice. A flashback scene reveals what actually transpired with Randy. Frank, Kevin's father, brought Randy's adult daughter to meet with him in a peaceful area of the countryside. As Randy reflects on the pleasant memories he had of his daughter's youth, a reunion between father and daughter occurs that is beyond living death. Later, we learn that Randy's astral form is gradually dissipating as he sits down with Kevin and practices rock skipping. Once Randy turns back, winks at the others and disappears. Kevin, shocked and grieved by this news, gives his ghost friend one more embrace. After a while, we are brought back to Kevin's house once more, but this time it is to bid the family farewell as they are once more relocating. Kevin wonders if Randy can see Joy and Kevin from where he is standing as they make their final stand in the attic chamber. As the pair makes their way downstairs, we notice the attic's light begin flickering. Thanks for listening to the end. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. For more videos like this, click the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.